We're the American Red Devils, and we're recapping Manchester United's big win in the Europa League, 2-0 against FCSB, monsters of the Romanian Football League. United finishing up the group stage strong, 5 wins on the trot in the Europa League. We go unbeaten, the only team to do so in both the Europa League and the Champions League. Can you believe it? We finished 3rd, I believe, in our ranking, so miss the extra group of games. United actually played, I know it's FCSB, team who is progressing as well. But United actually played some good football, especially in the second half. The Kobbie Mainoo 10 experiment paid off. I was excited to see that. I've been hoping to see that for a while after he played a lot of 10 in the youth ranks. But feels like we're slowly getting a feet underneath us. 3 wins on the trot. I know it's been against, not the best opponents, but we'll take it. First time to happen this season. A lot to look forward to. We got knockout football on the horizon coming up in March. American Red Devils abroad. Trying to make it out over there. How are we doing? How are you feeling, sir? Excited times. Let's go. Can't believe we won it. Can't believe we finished in the top 3.
18 points plus 7 goal difference. 3rd in the table. I wish we were talking about the league.
I know. One day.
But we're talking about Europa League, and I'm buzzing. It was a good result, and it was away. Great stadium, great atmosphere, and finally saw a spark. Who was it? Garnacho to Mainoo. What a goal. Unbelievable stuff from United. I feel like this is the tale of 2 leagues, the tale of the cups, and then the EPL. Obviously, we're drowning, but it was great to have a nice day out. It was great to finish at the top of the table. And can I dream that we can get in the Champions League next season with a Europa League victory?
Victory. That's all we want. That's all we care about. Like you said, the league has been a disaster for United, but we have, even when Erik ten Hag was around, we played well enough in the Europa League, especially with Ruben coming in or Eric going out. We went on 5 wins on the trot. So this is huge for us, let alone confidence. Obviously a chance to win a piece of silverware, always good. First season as manager, especially coming into this shit show that is Manchester United, and he's been eating shit sandwiches like the rest of us, even more so probably. Great opportunity for silverware at the end of the season. We have a long road there, round of 16, some tough opponents. We were looking at it. Who's on the list? Or Real Sociedad, one of the teams from Denmark, one of the teams, AZ Alcazar, sounds like something from Hogwarts.
Midgetland, Alkmaar.
Midgetland, I'm pretty sure that's not the name.
Well, it's not
Galatasaray.
It's not Midgetland, but it's pronounced that way, and then like Galatasaray. So it's going to be interesting. We have critical rest here, and ultimately, we're going to get healthy. That's what we want. Luke Shaw back in training. He's
Shocker.
off the meat pies. Definitely need to see that. And look, there's something about reducing the fixture stress and then gearing up for a bigger opponent, a big 2-leg, round of 16 knockout stage. United will be in it, and can't wait to try to get and progress in the tournament to get to that final, sir. Where's the Europa League final? Are we going?
Bilbao, baby. Bilbao midweek. I'll tell you what, if Manchester United makes it to the final, we're going.
Of course
we're going, baby. I'm not going to be wearing this hat, but Bilbao can't beat it. I love Spain.
Better than Gdansk. It's better than Gdansk.
It's way better than Gdansk. Nothing wrong with Poland, but Northern Spain in May, hard to beat. American Red Devils abroad, also hard to beat. But like you said, we have games to look forward to. We're going to get rest. That's important. And the team, like you said, not the best opponent in the world, but it was a good performance, good result, and just about building confidence and trying things out, right? Collier in the midfield with Bruno, I thought that was great. Bruno pulling the strings of the holding midfielder, along with Collier, the destroyer, worked really well. And then you had Kobbie Mainoo on the left 10. You had Eriksson on the right 10. So there's just a lot of creativity. We're making those kind of overlapping passes that we haven't seen out of Manchester United. Not enough of those back post runs. I think Højlund could have had a couple goals today. But brick by brick. And this is right before we get smacked in the teeth by Palace on the weekend. But either way, it's encouraging stuff. I hope we don't get a drop in form on the weekend because we have to keep it going. And we got to get a run going. And 4 in a row, I'll take it after how this season's gone thus far.
Quick PSA for the podcast. You like the American Red Devils? Please check out our YouTube channel. Search us out on YouTube, American Red Devils. Like, subscribe, comment below if you're on YouTube. Hack the algorithm. Help us get found by the Muppets like yourself. And also, if you want to go the extra mile, check out our Patreon page. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/American Red Devils. You get an extra special behind-the-scenes podcast every month. Tons of benefits. Become a top Muppet at Patreon. We also got our store, americanreddevils.store. We got the Viva Garnacho scarf. He's not going to Chelsea.
Thank God.
He's staying.
Thank
Grab
God.
that scarf. Get a trucker hat, shirt, pins, stickers, everything you need. Support the best club in the world. Check out our podcast, sir, on iTunes and Spotify, and drop some reviews.
Drop those reviews, sir. They go a long way to help get the American Red Devil. That's who we are. Get us found organically by other top Muppets like yourself. All you have to do is run a 5-star review on iTunes or Spotify and send a screenshot of that review to americanreddevils@gmail.com with your mailing address, and I'll personally pick, pack, and ship some free ARD gear. Send it right to your door anywhere in the world. Keep them coming, sir. Let's get into those 5-star Reds. They were today, out XG an opponent by multiple goals. We should have scored more, could have scored more, but hey, I'll take it. Let's get into that starting 11.
All right, we were looking at Bayindir, chops in net, Martinez, Dalot, Mazraoui, backline, Malacia, Bruno, Koyer, Dalot, midfield 4, Mainoo, Eriksson, Højlund up top. What do you think of this 11?
I like this 11. The only thing I didn't like was Malacia, but I know what the manager's trying to do, trying to give him minutes. I think they're trying to ship him. We do have a left wing back coming in. Hopefully by the end of the window. That looks to be progressing well. But I liked Bruno and Koyer in the holding too. I liked Mainoo pushing further up. Like, he has the feet for it. So that was exciting to see. And I was glad to see Mazraoui dip into the back three, which is a little bit more attacking. Dalot plays on his preferred side. So there was a lot of encouraging things from the 11, and we got to rotate a little bit. So I liked it. Sir, what were your thoughts when you saw us starting 11?
I mean, Bruno in the 2 with Koyer gives more flexibility to Kobbie Mainoo. I would like to see Garnacho involved from the jump, but he would get in the game and look great.
He did.
Because I don't want him to go to Chelsea.
Neither does the manager. Doesn't seem like he wants him to go either.
No, he's like one of our best attacking players,
He is.
and our attack is sputtering, so it would be crazy to get rid of him. Let's get into that first half.
It was a cagey affair, but United were the better team and should have been ahead in the first half. They did have a scare, though. Early, really good chance from FCSB. That's probably the best chance for them in the game. Dangerous chance after a free kick. The attacker got like a diving kick on it and skidded wide, just wide of the post. It was dangerous. He might have been off, but this was their most threatening moment for the Romanian side. 18th minute, Højlund had a nice cutback. Kobbie had a great opportunity. He blasted over, but United, this was kind of where those cutbacks were starting. So that was encouraging. I'm saying the overlaps were finally coming, and maybe it's from having, players playing in their preferred position.
Yeah, and seeing Mainoo get up the pitch was also encouraging. 30th minute, decent headed chance for Højlund. She should do better here. Højlund still not quite finding the back of the net. And then 44th minute, another great back post ball, but nobody's there. United, when we do cross it, nobody's getting to the box or getting to the byline. And that was the first half.
It was the first half. We were definitely the better side, but it wasn't perfect, and it wasn't even as good as it could have been. The second half, I think the subs he made had a real effect on the game. We really opened things up, and that's a half worth watching because it's as good and as fluid a football as you've seen from this side under Ruben Amorim, and it's encouraging. It's like, obviously this is FCSB, but they're better than you would think, sir. They did better than a lot of teams.
I thought Koyer did good for the first half. He would get subbed here right at halftime. Garnacho and Amad come on for Malacia and Koyer. We want to get the goal. Got to get that goal. I think these subs really changed it. 47th, Garnacho with a great chance on goal, but he nicked it right outside. Very close. I thought a great chance from Garnacho. 58th minute, Bruno hits the crossbar. So Ruben Amorim making the changes. We were turning up the pressure, and we would get our goal in the 60th minute. Checking his pulse. Dalot. Checking it twice.
Eriksson. Across goal it goes. Must be Dalot. Manchester United are ahead. Early second half. Pressure her soul. And that should be enough now, the way this game is going, to guarantee they will be automatically in the round of 16.
It looks easy. Mainoo crosses it. Dalot gets there, barely gets there, but he did it. Celebration, checking the pulse. I don't love it, but it's a goal. It's a breakthrough. Manchester United ahead, away. The away fans enjoying it.
I don't love the Selly, but I love that back post run. God damn it. Give me some back post runs. Højlund could have like 10 goals this season if he could just learn how to run on the back post. So good football from United. Eriksson with a nice pass into Kobbie. He's so electric with both feet on either side. He did that similarly on the left side in the second half a little later. So great goal from United, well deserved, and that's what we need. We just sometimes you got to get the easy things right, and we haven't even done that this season. So encouraging. I like that goal.
63rd minute, FCSB hits the post from a ripper outside the box, and they had a header chance, but luckily that was offsides, and they scuffed it. A little nervy there, but we would go ahead one more in the 68th minute. This is really the goal to write home about.
It's Manchester United football. What do you like to see?
Dalot. And again, Hoyland. Kobbie Mainoo. Space for Garnacho. Home side of stretch. Into Mainoo. Lovely goal. Beautiful team goal. Midway through the second half, Manchester United go 2-0 up. And steered it under Tarnavanu. Let's see if the goalkeeper could have done better. Saw it behind two players.
Garnacho, Kobbie Mainoo. I mean, that's just what you want to see. That's the future. The future's bright. Don't sell the young Argentinian, please.
Don't sell any of the guys in this photo. Sir Garnacho, Kobbie, they are the future. Let's go slow. Let's not rush the rebuild. We have time. The youths are getting even better. The academy is incredible right now. The amount of players that are ready to break them through. So the players that finish this goal in the box are the players that you're going to build the team around. Kobbie, Garnacho, Amad. Exciting stuff. Great goal. Great team goal. We were playing some good football in those last 30 minutes. It was exciting to see. Even against a team like that in Romania, it was just like, God damn, it's been so long.
Yeah, but there's one part of this goal that is important to look at, and that's the fact that Dalot wins the ball up high.
After losing it, after giving the ball away.
Like, it was a bad pass, and then he like basically pressed, won the ball. That created the disorganization from FCSB, and then the quality just took over from Manchester United. So something about effort, maybe we haven't seen that in the past, and this pace of this team, right? If you think about the Romanian league, it's not up to EPL, and so we can play a different style of way or maybe more confident against this level of opponent. But in the EPL, we're the ones getting ripped open by these other teams pressing us. So it's good to be on the front foot for a change, and a great goal from Manchester United. 2-0, sir. 72nd minute, Casemiro and Euro for Eriksen and Martinez. 80th minute, Xerxes for Hoyland. And then 89th, Bruno had a nice link up with Garnacho, scuffed it wide. It finished 2-0. We'll take the clean sheet. Go back home. And you know what? Third in Europa League. We skipped 2 games we don't need to play.
Huge. That's so big.
We're seeded in the round of 16. So it's exactly what you wanted, the scenario we needed. And since the league has been such a dumpster fire, it's nice to have another competition that we're excited about and enjoying our football in.
And that we're playing well in, that we've actually earned our place. Unbelievable. I mean, even when we went into the last 2 games in the Europa League group stage, the fact that we were unbeaten, I couldn't believe it. And the fact that we won the last 5 games is something. Something after this season's been just like one error after another. So this is
swift kick in the
nuts. And this is something to hang on to. This is not even a competition that we get to play for. It's a competition that we have some momentum in, and we didn't stumble into and then have to go to a extra round of games against some bozo teams. So this is exciting. This is something to get excited about, but we need to get back to work in the league, and we need to beat teams like Crystal Palace and Everton and Ipswich. And we got to start winning games against teams in the bottom half of the table, because that's been killing us.
Killing us. All right.
Dying over here.
Dying. 21 shots to their 8. Wow, that's nice. 7 on target to their 3. We should just move to Romania, sir.
Show that table.
That's kind of where we should be. And then possession dominated the ball. This was a classic performance, something you wanted. And then you look at the table.
Ooh, love that.
5 green check marks. I think we're doing good there. 18 points.
I haven't seen that a lot. I haven't seen a lot of check marks.
But what's funny is that Tottenham's not doing well. So top 8's kind of the cutoff. Every team here is qualified for the round of 16. Could we beat Lazio? Yes.
Rome.
Could we beat Lyon? Yes. There's tons. This is our competition. This is where we need to be.
A lot of good away fixtures here.
What's crazy is Tottenham's in relegation form. They're literally on top of the Europa League table. So are we.
That's true. So, somehow they're below us in the table in the EPL, which is incredible. New feature, sir. We're doing shout outs. I think it's a special shout out. We used to do this, bringing it back. 2004, Sir Opta Stack, Kobbie Mainoo is the first Manchester United player to score and assist a goal on his first major European start since Wayne Rooney in September 2004 against Fenerbahce, when, of course, Rooney hit that hattie on his real full debut. So love the stat. Kobbie, Mainoo, those kids are our future. Him and Garnacho, don't even touch us there. At least that story has calmed down a little bit. Thank Christ. That was insane.
No, I kind of felt like it wasn't real.
Yeah.
It feels like we want to do a deal, but no one will meet the price, which is good. That's good. But look at that Nike kit. I mean, Wayne Rooney was.
Look at that Rooney, bro. The hairline. Lean, mean Wayne Rooney machine.
Take a bow, son. And then as far as what this means for the entire Europa League competition, we're going to break it down for you because this is so confusing. I was at work today trying to figure out what this means, and it's literally...
Good luck.
This new format is crazy.
Well, those are the teams, though. Let's focus on United. We got 4 teams. AZ. Oh, what'd you call them?
Midget. That's right. Midgetland.
That's right.
Look, Midgetland.
Yeah, I thought you went abroad in Denmark.
I was.
How's your dating?
It might be like Midgetland, but it's
Midgetland.
I'm
pretty sure it's
like a
Midgetland.
Sir,
It's a little people land, sir.
I didn't say that. So the way this whole thing works is there's going to be a draw to decide these fixtures here, but they're bucketed. And so when these are drawn, there's going to be a home and away fixture between AZ, Midgetland, Sociedad, and then Galatasaray. And then after they play, there's going to be 2 teams remaining. And those 2 teams will be then drawn again against Tottenham or Manchester United. So there's no guarantee on who will play. So there's 2 draws that take place for us to then know who we're playing on March 5th. March 5th would be the away fixture, and then the return leg, I think, would be a week or 2 weeks later, I think.
So they're going to give us whoever, because if they have a chance to do the draw twice, they're just going to give us the biggest team we could possibly play. like you were saying.
So you can see here, it's like all these ors because there's going to be a draw.
Right.
And then below that, you can see Manchester United or Tottenham, Manchester United or Tottenham here. And the first leg will be March 6th, and that will be the away leg because we're seeded. So we play home on March 13th. I don't know why it has to be this complicated, but this is the new format.
I know why.
It's getting more interesting, though, because I don't like the double draw. Like, you don't know. It would be nice to have a bracket where it's clear, like, if AZ wins, we play them, and then have it go on from there. They love the draws in Europe.
Well, they want to be able to affect. They want to be able to pick who it is. That's basically it is. They want to be able to pick who plays this next game and give up the choice fixtures, as any corrupt organization like UEFA would.
Absolutely. But what do we know? Let's check in with the main man, the manager. What has he got to say about this game?
Assessment of the game.
I think we controlled the game quite well. In the beginning, a little bit more slowly, the tempo of the game, but also the opponent was really close. And in the first half, they covered all the space and they sprint a lot and try to press with our three defenders and build up with just one player. But we managed to create some chances. We didn't score. And then in the second half, you can see the opponent getting tired, more slower when he covered the space. We had more space with the players, with Kobbie between the lines. 1-against-1 from Amad, and the pace of Garna, I think, help a lot. We managed to score 2. We should score more. We had transitions, sometimes 4-2, and we have to decide more in a better way this kind of play. So it was a good game. We did some rotation. The focus is on the next game.
On the pitch, can you tell us about? At the end of the game, you and Mr. Garnacho had a chat on the pitch.
No, it was like just congratulations about the game. I said good luck. Before the match, we changed phones to get together to talk about football, normal stuff.
Sorry.
Hi, Ruben. What did you make of Kobbie's overall display tonight? And just how, I know you've spoken about it ahead of a few games, but just how big a boost is it for you and the team to miss the playoff?
That is really, really important for us. To have time to train, to create connection between everybody, even the staff, everybody there in training, go to the pitch, know each other in the right environment.
I mean, that's a great point. The point is the best we've seen United play was on a week rest
Correct.
against Liverpool and a week rest against Arsenal.
Correct.
And so that's happened twice. We've been twice a week. It's been insane, and we need some time. And I think we bought time here, and this is going to mean players are going to get healthier. United's going to get stronger. We're going to get more cohesive. This manager is going to ingrain himself in this team, and I think it's looking good so far. It has been tough, but I think Amram he does not waver. He does not waver. He doesn't get nervous. He overstepped saying we're the worst team in history.
Nah.
He ate that like no problem. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing about this guy that says he's like, I'm behind everything I say 100%. He's going to deal with players that way. He's dealing with the media that way. He just has this, heft to him, I would say, where he's just immovable. And I think people feel that. Like he's grabbing this club by the scruff of its neck. Erik ten Hag was like a shaky bag of bones. So like, you know, it would fall over in the wind. Amram's like, I ain't going anywhere. And I just love that about him.
This job weighs heavy on most people, and you know it showed at times that it has on Amram. I think I stand behind that comment he made. It was accurate. Certainly the worst team in the Premier League era, but he seems to be getting his swagger back a little bit, which is what we need.
Ever,
right?
Though. I disagree with ever though.
Yeah, Premier League
we were
era,
in the second division.
No, I know Premier League era.
He didn't qualify it,
but at the end of the day, he's trying to get a reaction.
He's also learning.
He gave the press red meat. Also, he is dealing with a different league, and they're always out for blood against United. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like you said, more time to train together. That is huge. This is still a new manager who's only been here a couple months. The team has had very little time to actually get training sessions in because they've had so many games. So it buys us time. And that's huge, right? Because having a week off between games gives us a better chance going into it. And I like that. Dude, he gets every element, bro. He's just like, oh, the team comes together. They walk to training. I love Ruben Amram. We're behind him. The man needs time. We don't need to rush the project. We got plenty. We got nothing but time. We've been shit for fucking 11 years. So give him time. Give him as many resources.
How long have we been shit?
11 years. We got at least probably got 11 more.
Love this club.
Of course I do.
Sir,
I wouldn't be doing a
Even
podcast.
In the mud. Even in the mud, I love this club. You know, there's nothing. It's like
Sir, I thank God every day I'm a Manchester United fan. It's the greatest club in the world. Even
it is a shame when I have like my Roy Keane jersey like hanging in. I think the 0304.
Back, baby. Keane on the back.
No, but 0304 hanging there, and I'm like, I look at that shirt, and I'm like, I remember we used to be something. You know,
and there is a little more. And we'll be back.
Like the team viewer doesn't really resonate.
The lost years. We'll call it the lost years.
At D_Cole18 should have had 5. Eriksen without pressure is a timeless maestro. Absolutely.
Really
Kobbie is becoming crucial. Amad and Garnacho changed the game for us. We can see the building blocks from Amram. Now it's about the front office getting the deadwood out and bringing some dogs in. Højlund needs a veteran. I think those are all great points.
Absolutely. You know, Eriksen has so muand class if he doesn't have to do the same amount of hard work that's required to play in the EPL because it's such a physical, fast league. But dude, he's a class player. He was class today. Amad and Garnacho, the subs, had a huge impact. He was trying to go aggressive already with the back three, with Maz in the back three instead of in wing back. So encouraging game. I agree. Højlund needs, he's 21. He needs like Cavani. Like you need like a senior statement, a 30-year-old striker who knows how to score goals. What would he do with a Zlatan Ibrahimovic to rub off of? So it's just like, who's bringing Osimhen, sir? He's a veteran. Osimhen.
The Højlund one is interesting.
You love kill him, bro. You love killing Højlund, bro. Come on.
Well, I said that it was not a good buy.
Well, sweet. So yeah, I said we overpaid. Yes. Saying we made a bad buy is not like a
no, but he's on. Like let's be honest. He's on year 2. So like year 2, what you should see is the learnings from year 1. And you could blame part of that on Manchester United. Like we don't have a good strikers coach or, you know, but something about his style of play is he's not necessarily thinking of like how to adapt. He's thinking of like kind of I play this role, like the body him up, carrying a lot of muscle. Like it's like we should totally see a different Højlund this year based on the learnings of last year. We're not seeing it. So like to me, that's where the Antony signing went south. It was like, hey, year 1, new league, and then year 2 you expect him to like figure out how to go right or like do something else. And it's concerning to me Højlund's kind of in that same rut and he hasn't changed it up. Maybe year 3 he will, maybe a veteran to D_Cold Point could do that, but I think he has a capability. I just think he needs to like evaluate his game or be open to trying new things. Because if he made those runs in behind or was on the back post, like he would score lots of goals. He has the finishing capability. It's more about his situational awareness and kind of like that sense on where to be. That's totally off.
I couldn't agree more. You hate to see a sophomore like he should be getting better this year. Some of it's the team. Some of it he looks lost. I think maybe like he might have like taken it really hard when he lost his boy Erik ten Hag. But I have to agree with you, sir. It's like it's about the intelligence of making the run in the first place because he would have like 7 or 8 goals in the EPL if he just made those back post runs. He's got one of the best 10s in the world, Bruno Fernandes, making those passes. So it's a tough one, sir. We overpaid for him, but he's our boy, he's our guy, so we got to take care of him. Who else we got? We need to bring in somebody.
At Yoni Boy, one game we were on fire. The next game we forget to play ball. A great win. Rashi seems like he has to put aside the pride and join the team again. What's your take on Marcus Rashford?
It's a shame. It's a shame it went this way, but like he made his own bed. So I don't feel that bad for Marcus. We can't dish him because, I think the age of like overpaid big name players is kind of coming to an end. Clubs don't have the same dough they used to have. So it's a shame, but I think we might get stuck with him. I don't see us doing it doesn't seem like there's that many suitors.
He's staying.
It doesn't seem like anyone's, but I don't see him like grinding his nose and trying to get back to it under Ruben Amorim. So he could just be frozen out for the rest of the season.
Well, my view is like, hey, did Rashford deserve criticism? Yes. Is there a market for him? No. Is he going to be here? Yes. So then it's going to be like, it's all on him. So the idea is like Marcus took it to that level, which was like that public interview to say, hey, I want a new challenge.
Right after he showed up, by the way.
Nobody wanted to pay for it. I believe clubs would want him, but not at the terms United would want to sell him at, right? So the idea is like Barcelona would want Marcus Rashford free or having us pay to play there, but United wouldn't play that game. So there was a little of United probably playing hardball, which is why he didn't leave. But I don't think he's like that amazing. And so hopefully he has a long, hard look in the mirror and realizes I got to start training well. I got to get under the program with Ruben Amorim and then leave in the summer. If that's ultimately what you want to do, or you can get back into this team. We need you. We need his pace up front. We just need Marcus at his best level, which he clearly isn't. So I hope for Marcus's sake and the club's sake, he comes back and goes on a howler, goes on and scores a ton of goals for us, because then someone will buy him. He'll have a good career, and United will benefit. So it's like you got to put the criticism aside and forgive him, because we need him to come back. Like he would at number 9, could change the game for United right now. And he's just got to listen to the manager or try hard in training. It's crazy.
The best case scenario is that he doesn't get a deal and that somehow gets through to him that like, hey, I'm not as hot of a shit as I think I am, and I need to get my ass back to work. Now, I don't think that's going to happen, but we could certainly use a fit and fire in Marcus Rashford, like on the left wing, playing with Amad and Garnacho and some of these other players. So it's like we need him.
And Højlund up front, dude.
No, they're slow. He has pace, and he would be good in that front three.
I can't believe he hasn't put Amad there. I honestly can't believe we haven't put him.
But he's so good on the right wing, cutting in. Nobody else can do that.
Sir,
that's more.
It's getting to the point where it's like
he's not.
You got to try.
Amad
everything.
is 5'6", sir. It's like we have a 6'4" fucking Danish striker.
It's about running in behind.
That's it. He would have like 8 goals in the EPL if he just took that back post run. There was 2 today that he could have gotten on.
At Gordon and Frederick, Bruno in the hole, Kobbie playing up top. That is the way. We should have 5. Great second half. We have to remember this is against a Romanian side. It was a good Romanian side, and so there's a level just below the English Premier League where you can kind of see it working.
All the space, right? There's so much space today.
And then there's just like we're not ready for that EPL level in the Amorim style, and so that's why there's that disconnect between playing like crap, playing well, and maybe that's why we're exceeding in Europe and we're just drowning in the league. But regardless, that is it. That is the podcast. You like the American Red Devils, please subscribe and like on YouTube. American Red Devils on YouTube. Look it up. Rate 5-star reviews on Spotify and iTunes. Or americanredevils.store for your merch, trucker hats, shirts, everything in between. And also, join us on Patreon. Support the podcast, or give us our top 10 downloads last 7 days.
Number 1, how you doing? Los Angeles, California, Chicago, Illinois, New York, Phoenix, Arizona, Dublin, Ireland, Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, Brooklyn, New York, Flushing, Queens, appreciate you, and Melbourne, Australia. Thank you to all the American Devils listening week in, week out. We got lots of games coming thick and fast. We got Europa League, round of 16, weeks away. Lots of things to look forward to. United can still turn the tide. There's a lot to play for. Unbelievable. Somehow we're bottom half of the table, but we still have plenty to play for. Exciting times ahead. Appreciate all of you. We'll see you next time on the American Devils.